All right, so Hennessy Cypher 2026 was released a few days ago, and this particular episode features Suspect 95 from Ivory Coast, Tenor from Cameroon, Fena Gitu from Kenya, Yanga Chi from SA, Enny from the UK, and then our very own Kwesi Arthur. Kwesi Arthur from Ghana. So yeah, in this particular video, I'm going to do a critical analysis of the cipher. I'm going to touch on several aspects. I'm going to touch on creativity. I'm going to touch on lyricism. I'm going to touch on, cadence and etc. So yeah, welcome to the frame. My name is the man on your mirror. Just in case you don't know, I'm here to touch your soul. On the beat, so it's a banger. All right, so this time around there was no Nigerian rapper, but there was a Nigerian producer. That is Sarz. Sarz on the beat. Sarz was the one who produced the instrumentation for the cipher. So yes, let me touch on creativity. So for creativity, I'm talking about the creativity of the video. They were in I didn't see a lot of creativity in this particular video. The short. I'm not a technical person when it comes to videos, but I wouldn't say it was aesthetically pleasing compared to the rest of the videos that we've watched in terms of creativity. So for instance, if you watch the 2022 Cypher, the first one that introduced that Pan-Africanism in the, when I talk about Pan-Africanism, I mean extended, because it used to be just Nigerians, but they had to bring in Ghanaians, SA artists. So the first one, if you look at the first, that was shot in 2022. They were in a glass booth, let me put it that way, and then you could tell the creativity in there. Everybody was in each, or they all had their glass booth that they were in, and then they rapped from there. And so if you look at 2024, okay, 2023, that was the 50 years in hip hop, so they didn't have, it was just Nigerians. So 2024, that was when we had Sarkodie joining in there. So we had Sarkodie, Calligraph Jones, Ladipo from Nigeria. They shot in a train. So, but there was some kind of creativity. You could tell the creativity in there, even though it was just one location. And 2022 own was also just one location. Now, if we move to 2025, I thought 2025's own had that. When it comes to creativity, it comes at top because I don't know if it was the same place, but maybe three different settings. So, yeah, for instance, is it Kabza the Small? Yeah, you could tell that there was this speaker background. They had that red background where Miss Banks rapped, and then the Joey B and Black Bones also had a background. I think where it was green background, and they had some flowers behind them. And Miss Banks rap had that red background, and then we had that speaker background. That was maybe a brown background. Yeah. But in this particular video, there was no creativity in there. I think it was just two or three spots, but you couldn't tell the creativity in there. There was a couch where Suspect 95 sat in. I think Fena Gitu also sat in that particular couch, if my memory serves me right. And it was just they were in the same place. Kwesi Arthur, they were the same place, so it's lacked creativity. It wasn't aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So for creativity, I think they fell short a bit when it comes to the creativity. I don't know the creative director for this particular episode, but it wasn't all that good when it comes to creativity. Yeah. So let's touch on them. The music production. I'm saying music, but the production of the instrumental. It was okay. Has been playing beats for a very long time. Has been making beats for a very long time. So yeah, he's legendary Sarz. And so I like it was with Cypher, you wouldn't have a lot of instruments and doing catcher and all that, but it was a cool instrumentation. I like the introduction, and I like the outro. Yeah, so for instrumentation, it was cool. So let me touch on. So for lyricism, they didn't bring their A game when it comes to lyricism. I'll be honest, I'll be very candid. If you compare the previous years. So when I say previous years, I just want to, because maybe when it comes to lyricism, last year they didn't really do all that good when it comes to lyricism. Joey B stood out because of his cadence. That cadence was super, super good. So yeah, he actually um, got people talking when it comes to his cadence. But in terms of lyricism, nah, it fell short. And this particular video as well, this particular cipher, the lyricism also fell short. It wasn't that really great. You wouldn't hear bars that will make like, oh shit, a bar that will make you scream. or like maybe punchlines, wordplays, metaphors, hardly. And I mean, I don't know if the other maybe the tenor had, because tenor I didn't understand his language. I mean the Cameroonian. I mean he did a few style. I mean I'll talk about the style later on, but I didn't understand his language. And Suspect 95, the Ivorian, I didn't understand it. So perhaps maybe they had some lyricism in there. And but the I say Kwesi Arthur, Enny, uh, Fena Gitu, it was no, you wouldn't feel any bar that would make it go like woo, oh you know, yeah. But if you listen to like the 2022 Cypher, Charlie, they had a lot of bars in there. Actually, some of the lines that will fly over your head, Charlie. Yeah, so it was good. And if you listen to 2024, I mean, the one that had Sarko there, Calligraph Jones, Charlie, you could tell bars in there, Charlie. Yeah, but this particular one, the lyricism, nah, it wasn't that good. It was, I mean, it was an okay, well, it was okay when it comes to lyricism. Not, it wasn't that bad though, but it wasn't top. Yeah. So when it comes to style or cadence, I mean, for me, I like this guy, the South African guy, Yanga Chief. I like his style. A lot of them delivered in a cool manner. The only person who had that aggression was Tenor. Yeah, he brought that aggression, but the rest of them kind of had that laid back style flow. But when it comes to style or cadence, for me, I like the Younger Chief's style. I mean, even though it was cool, I mean, you could tell the style in there. Yeah, you could tell the style in there. I mean, Kwesi Arthur's own was, yeah, go, like, was just raw. And then I like the ending part of um Enny's verse. I mean, she also brought some style in there. And then Fena Gitu. Yeah, Fena Gitu. I mean, her style was, I mean, it was also okay, cool. I think she reminds me of Sena Dagadu. Yeah, the style, but it wasn't that extreme or extraterrestrial. But I mean, I like, and then yeah, Suspect 95 style also was wild. Was also wild, but for me, I prefer the Younger Chiefs style. I mean, when it comes to style, the cadence, it was cool. And then delivery too. I mean, they brought their delivery. I just I feel the ladies kind of, I don't know. It was a bit, I don't know, it was a bit soft. I don't know if it was because of the beat. I don't know, but they were a bit soft. Yeah, so like I said, the only person who brought the aggression was um what's the name? Tenor from Cameroon. So he actually brought that energy in there. And so yeah, I mean that is it. I mean it was, so it was an okay cipher. I don't know how the recruitment is done, but I feel it's the kind of, in terms of lyricism, I feel it's kind of dropping, because if you listen to, or if you watch the 2022 Cypher that had actually a lot of guns, Aries, Manifesto or Manifest, had Vector, had MI Abaga. Charlie, these are top giants, top guys who, Charlie, hip hop guys when they rap crazy. You know, if you listen to 2024's own Hatsako, the Calligraph Jones, Ladipo, you know, those guys, top guys when they rap it. Charlie, you could tell the bars in there. But the last year was they jumped on a piano beat. Um, I mean, there were discourse around whether the beat was an okay for a cipher and all that. Yeah, but lyricism wise, nah, it wasn't that good, and it seems it's actually declining in terms of lyricism. Yeah, for the flows, okay, yeah, but in terms of hard bars, Charlie, for hip hop, because if you're cipher, you have to come with your A game. You need to be dropping bars, you know, something that will shake we. But it was an okay. I mean, generally was good. It was an okay, but it didn't really have that wave. I don't know who actually stood out. Perhaps if you are listening, maybe in terms of the flow on the beat, may give it to Tenor because of the style. But me, I normally don't pay attention to that style like that. Maybe he maybe doing a wild style, but maybe dropping likes like Adem and then like TikTok or Richard Cypher, Meiji Misika. You know. Yes, I don't pay attention. I need to pay attention. I pay attention to the lyrics and the style as well. I mean the amalgamation of it makes you want to, or give or maybe rate or rank. That's because if we are just listening to the person may be saying nonsense. Yeah, so I mean, overall it was an okay, but I feel in terms of lyricism, um, it's just falling short. Charlie, we need hard bars. We need to listen to bars we will make on our brains case. Because last year, Joey B's verse, not it was not really hard bars, but it was the style. Who the knock my door but made trash lyrics back in it as I said it. If I double up, take the rap in it. If the rap in it, or the recipe they give fashion tips. But they get you see, so it was the style and how he was gliding on the beats made his verse stood out. Yeah, so but this particular cipher, I don't know who actually stood out. I wish I understand the verse of Tenor and then Suspect 95. I think maybe I'll be able to deduce in things. But yeah, when the English verses we understand everything. So yeah, so I mean this is my humble plea. I mean I'm just um the organizers, I don't know, Hennessy, please. The African countries, the people who don't rap in English, I mean, just kindly just do a description for us. I mean, let us beneath the screen, or even when they are, I don't know if how do you call it? I mean, the subtitle, yes, subtitling. Just give us subtitling. Let us see what is going on. Let us know the flow, because when they rap, then we get to see the lyrics. I mean, it helps us to also, I mean, draw our conclusions. So if we don't know the lyrics of uh, the people who are rapping in different language, we may not be able to draw an accurate conclusion. When we see the lyrics, it helps us in our judgments. So yeah, I mean the next one. I mean, if you guys find this particular video, please next one, BET Cypher 2027 subtitles is okay. I mean, let us whilst we are listening, we'll be reading the just like movies. I mean, when they speak different languages or maybe a language that is not you're not familiar with. They put, I mean, subtitles. We can just like people who watch Korean movies, Korean series, and Chinese series, Turkish series. Yeah, I mean, you could tell there are subtitles for you to follow. So yeah, I mean, this is my suggestion in your next video 2027 Hennessy Cypher 2027. Let us see subtitles so that we can be able to understand the lyrics, what they were saying in the cipher. So yes, my name is the man in Yamuro. I normally do in-depth and unfiltered analysis when it comes to music and our music related stuff. Let me put it that way. Yeah, so yeah, my name is the man in Yamuro. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. I am out.